Alright Bodgers, just a very quick update video because I can't be bothered, I'm really honest. I've done loads of work. Front end is off, still continuing this door, as you can see. Absolute nightmare to cut through, but you know, getting there, done sort of 3/4 of it, whatever, we'll come back to that. Done a bit more work to this today. What I've done, adjusted the brakes on the back so it now kind of rolls. This one's still sticking, not quite sure why, but now with some effort it does actually, you can see it does roll. So at least now when I test the clutch and stuff out, we should be able to see it roll, maybe even drive it out. That'd be amazing. Brakes are now repaired. If you remember last time round, I had this hideous leak at the bottom of this pipe down there. Well, I managed to change the fitting. Thank you to one of the subscribers for pointing out it's like a normal, I think it's like an M10 fitting or whatever. Not the same as the rest of these, which are all like UNFs or UNCs, whatever the crap they are. For some reason that one port is not. I'm not sure that's the same for everyone, but that subscriber pointed it out and he was right. Only weirdly that one end port. So I chopped one off, managed to join one on, and yeah, there's 0 leaks. Amazing. So I need to bleed the brakes properly. I've done a bit on the front just to see the brakes work, and they have pressure, and when I push it forward and brake, it stops. Obviously, we're going to do it properly further down the line. Happy ho though. Actually, success for once. The door, like I said, still needs to go on. Interior is mostly in. You saw last time around I painted the floor. I'll start putting the carpet back in, and then I'll make the corners in the next video. This is in. It actually opens and closes, as you probably saw last time actually, thinking about it. And then the only other thing I've done, other than trying to start neatening this up, you can see the shape starting to come back now. That was where the crash damage was when I replaced this back in the day. I'm just going to keep working on it, and it'll get better. There is at least a groove there now. A lot more work to go. That's the giveaway to what's happening in the boot. Yes, we've got the fuel tank in. Only sort of mostly in. I've not secured it in yet, so I've got to figure that out. Put fuel in it. And just wanted to see if it'll leak. It's not leaked yet through that sender unit. I think it might though. I don't know, we'll have to see. Joined all the fuel hoses on. The solid line was already underneath the car, so just connected it all up. And can't find my fuel cap, so I'm probably going to have to buy another one. Lovely. So yeah, we'll do all that. And then we'll see if it runs and drives. The only bad thing that's happened so far is I've put the battery on just to see if the fuel sender would do anything. Plugged the old gauges in, which are snapped in half, and it immediately tried to set on fire. Yeah, so I'll have to do an auxiliary gauge, which I showed you already, but I'm going to have to wire that in somehow and see if this thing actually detects fuel. Whether it'll work with this sender, you know, there's a bit of who knows what, but yeah. I did the other day also do a bunch of, what's it called, seam sealer, which not the neatest thing in the world, but it looks a lot better than the shitty weld. So once that's done, I will, once it's dry and I've made sure I've done it all, I'll paint it with that black stuff, blackjack again in here, and it'll look pretty decent. Underneath, not like you can tell, it's had a lot of seam sealer again to cover all the bodgy welds, but once this is done, under seal, you won't be able to tell. Good old bodging. Yeah, I mean that still looks shit, but yeah, we'll get there. Finally, this window still needs to go in. Bit more of a pain in the ass. I bought a seal for it, which is somehow different to the other one. Is this in backwards or forwards? Anyone tell me? Is that meant to look like that? And I assume the glass would sit kind of in there or against that, because it obviously opens. Yeah, let me know. Is that seal in the right way around, or does this have to go the other way? Because there's a kind of a thicker line on this side, if you can see. Yeah, let me know in the comment section, it'll help out dramatically, but it doesn't seem to push in far enough, so yeah, I don't know. Other than that, we'll work on the interior next time round, get that piece put in, some wood over there as you can see. This bit's going to be wood, and then we're going to merge it all in somehow with some miracle. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty much ready for its first proper test fire and maybe even run. Yeah, like and subscribe, all that kind of shit. And I'll see you in an actual video next time.